In the last few days, Shaq and Dwight Howard have had a war of words where both have thrown shots at each other. I feel Shaq is at fault at this because he started this mess. Like always, Shaq always likes to start these stupid feuds due to being still a 5-year-old child trapped inside of a 50-something-year-old man's body. That's the way I always view Shaq. Just a child, but I want to read the quotes and so you know what's actually going on. So, as you know, Dwight Howard's playing in Taiwan. So that's where he's playing basketball now because no team in the NBA is interested in him. I still believe Dwight could actually play in the league as a good backup, but I feel he's been blackballed for his past behavior and his mistakes. That's what I feel is going on. But anyways, I want to read the quotes. So here's what Shaq said. You should never be complimented for being a good fighter because that's what you're supposed to do. He's supposed to have 30 points playing against a dude 5'8". Good job, O'Neal said. This league reminds me of a Lifetime Fitness league every Saturday when I go to work out on Saturday. Great job, Dwight. I'm proud of you. So Dwight responded back by saying, stop hating basketball in Taiwan, and I'm playing at the Lifetime Fitness League. Do not disrespect my teammates and this league and these people in Taiwan like that. This is highly disrespectful, and that is hating, and you're too old to be hating. You're too big to be hating. You're supposed to be Superman, the original Superman, Shaquille O'Neal. The original Superman is hating. The OG Superman is hating. And let me see if there's any more quotes. So Dwight also said this here. We don't need people hating on other people because they're not there, Shaq. Shaq, when you were 37-year-old, your 19th year in the league, because this would have been my 19th year in the league, would you have come to Taiwan and played? Would you have come here and been in shape? I'm 265 pounds. I'm not 390 pounds. I'm 265 pounds, and I'm in the best shape of my life. You could come out here and give me 30 points and 25 rebounds. You can talk about the points all you want, but you know, Shaq, that it takes effort to get rebounds. And I've got a whole lot of rebounds in my life. It took effort to do that. A lot of effort to go block shots, a lot of effort to play basketball for this long. You don't have a right to be hating. I'm not angry. I just want you to know I'm not angry at all. Correction, I just want you all to know I'm not angry at all. So that's what Dwight had to say about it. I just think the whole entire thing is stupid, and Shaq comes across as the typical bully. I've never liked Shaq. I always viewed him as a scumbag. Do I respect him as a great player? Yes, I do have him in my top 10, but I never liked his game as a player. I've never liked the human being. I've always viewed him as a deplorable person, a guy who's just obsessed with being the bully because in a sick way he gets off on it. He enjoys bullying others. He enjoys bullying people who are defenseless, and that is what he gets off on. I know I sound repetitive, but I just had to emphasize it. He likes to crack jokes at other people's expenses, and he thinks he's funny, but he's not. I remember one time him saying, I'm a comedian, but I always viewed him as a big, dumb idiot. So I don't respect what he said. I think what he said about the Taiwan League was disrespectful because, let's be real, Shaq, at your old age, those guys would whoop your ass in a game of basketball. I've seen some of the highlights. Yes, this league is not one of the best leagues in the world. I can honestly say that, but I've watched some of these highlights with Dwight, and these guys were pretty tall. There were a few guys that looked like they were 6'9", 6'10", 7 feet. So he wasn't playing as midgets. Of course, it wasn't NBA caliber for sure. You could say that, but there's no need to diss that league. There's no need to take shots at them. Because let's be real, like I said, you wouldn't be able to play in this league at your current age. You would get your ass whooped by these dudes. You would look like trash out there. You're fat. You're out of shape. You can't even jump anymore. I saw last year you trying to dunk, I think, in the studio and inside the NBA, and you couldn't even get the ball up there. So, Shaq, just shut your mouth for once. We don't want to hear your garbage anymore. This is one of the few players I will not feel bad for when they're no longer here, when they pass away, whenever that is. I just wish he would just shut up for once. Just not a fan of him. And when Barkley leaves inside the NBA, no one's going to tune in to hear your stupid fat ass talk. That's just the way I view it. So